Hi guys, this is namkraftvn and welcome to the Starcraft English commentary. This is gonna be set 2 of the encounter between Jaedong and Rain as part of Laddernet 2024. These are random games that pick up on the internet between random pro gamers playing in random matches. This is not part of any tournaments, any organized activities of Starcraft Food War. This is just very ad hoc, very kind of impromptu act between these two guys. And once again, this is gonna be a rematch. Rain versus Jaedong. The map is once again Apocalypse. Three player map, excuse me, with the volcanic tile set. This time Jaedong is going to be spawning at the 8 o'clock position in the teal color, and Rain is going to be spawning at the 4 o'clock position in the red color. Very nice encounter. The first game was won by Jaedong. It was kind of semi-epic game, not super epic, but I mean I think acceptable. Anyways, this time around looks like Mini Maxi aka Rain is going to be coming up with a this looks to me like a gateway opening, right? I mean, let me see if I'm correct here, because usually when you go out here and wait for the money to finish, it's going to be going for a fast gateway, and we're going to be revealing various momentarily. It's going to be a gateway opening here for Rain. I think he's slightly rusty here because the way that he builds, I think the mechanics could have been optimized a little bit there. I think he built a little bit too late. And maybe he didn't really work out the builds correctly, but looks like he's going to be scouting in the wrong direction. The Overlord from Jaedong is also scouting in the wrong direction, and he's going to see this probe turning around, and the two players are going to be meeting each. Now looks like the probe has already escaped the Overlord's path here, and this time when it goes out, it's going to see the probe moving out. So the Jaedong might be fooled into thinking that his enemy is located at the 12 o'clock position. Let's see what is his response here. He's going to be going for a fast expansion. So Mini's got, not Mini, Rain is going to apply a bit of pressure for his gateway. We're already seeing the first Zelle getting produced, yeah, momentarily. Anyways, as customary of these games that I'm casting between Rain and other players, as well as between Best and other players, I will show you a picture of me and Rain taken a long time ago. Once again, just want to clarify it out. So anyways, if any of you guys are wondering what I look like, I will have a face review when I get to 10,000 subscribers. So please help me get to the subscription, you know, whatever goes. What is this probe being here? Just gonna try to delay the expansion going up a little bit here. We're gonna be having a pylon block. The Laddernet is already underway, and Jaedong is going to be prepping towards a spawning pool here. The spawning pool is about 85% complete, so he will have to dance around a little bit with the drones before he's going to be able to get some reinforcement in terms of, attacking units. The second Zealot goes out, and Rain is going to get ready to take expansion. This is a very standard procedure from Rain. He's going to just make 2 Zealots and then go for an expansion. No, it looks like he's going to be making 3 Zealot and then expanding. So, yeah, I guess expansion goes down now, and the Zealots start to attack, and the drone's gonna get pulled here. Rain is gonna try a couple of trick shots, but at the last minute the Zealot gets trapped, but it was getting trapped on the other side of the map, which is a little bit fortunate here for Rain. He will have his Zealot living for a little bit longer here. The second Zealot has returned home, so it looks like Rain has decided to sack this other Zealot. He's gonna be hiding in the corner with a single probe only. This is not ideal, and he loses the Laddernet without inflicting so much damage on Jaedong. Jaedong is kind of slightly ahead here. It looks like Rain is gonna expand with a forge opening here. I mean, just to continue on with the gateway. And behind this, what is Jaedong making? He's making only drones, so he kind of already senses that the attack from the enemy is ending. He's got Overlords in the right position to spot any kind of movements of Zealot, so he's not going to be fearing any kind of counterattack, or I guess new attacks. And we're going to be seeing him move into his economy a little bit more. Anyways, what do I want to talk about with you guys these days? I mean, have you guys been watching football? In terms of, you know, we have the 2 tournaments, right? Copa America as well as Euros. So how is that going for you guys? Are you guys cheering for some teams? Did your country's team make it to the next stage? What is it, the quarterfinals? You know, what are your thoughts? And if you have any favorite players, please let me know. Anyways, Forza start to come out here. I personally really enjoyed the game between France and Belgium that was played yesterday. You know, Belgium held on, and for a few moments there, I thought that Belgium could have, you know, won the game. I mean, they had some good chances against the French defense. At the last minute, it was really, I mean, France was just on another level. Anyways, these 4 Zealot will be able to wedge themselves behind the mineral line. It's going to be problematic for Jaedong unless he goes for Hydra. Then no, he's going to be going for Lair, which means he will not have any kind of ground units, ranged ground unit attack to actually deter these Zealots. Anyways, the Zerg is going to get surrounded on the other side, and Rain is going to try to have a nice angle. The angle isn't so bad, guys. He's a great angle. Is going to be hiding on the other side of the map. He needs to micro a little bit better, and he's going to be losing some of his Zelle, but at least he's able to wedge some of his Zelle inside and trying to kind of really maximize. He even slotted one of the weaker Zealots in the back here to save a little bit longer, and he's making great examples. Excuse me, I have a phone call to take this phone call. Alright, note to self, never to have the phone on to normal mode while having a freaking Starcraft commentary session, guys. I'm gonna put it on silent mode now, just a quick second, so that everything is well and good. Looks like these two Zealots are still doing so much damage against Jaedong's drone line here, and not able to take out any further drone, but at least a lot of forces, a lot of Zerglings and drone lost mining time was caused in that period of time. So that is a nice I guess turn up events here for Rain. He's gonna come up with 2 more Zealots, but it looks like Jaedong's got ample defenses, so the game is gonna continue from here with both the players gonna be stabilizing with whatever they have here. Looks like the Spire is about 80% completed. The Corsair is gonna be coming out momentarily here, so the Corsair will be able to do a little bit of reconnaissance work and maybe take with it some overlords. Incidentally, actually it's raining outside, so if you can hear the rain, if you can listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, then maybe that's bad omen, right? I guess bad omen for who? For Jaedong maybe, because when it rains, rain must be winning, right? What do we have here? Remember that one ASL final where it says I bless the rain down in Africa, but Rain lost in that match, I think, that ASL game or final or whatever. Anyways, we're going to be having cannons going up inside the main and double cannons. So like I told you, Rain is a player who's not shy on making just a crap tons of cannons in the main, guys. He's making 3 goddamn cannons. This is an overinvestment of cannons. But is it well guaranteed? It might be, because it looks like we're going to be having 2, 4, 6 mutuals start to come out. Only 2 courses are here for the timing. The third one is joining the fray. So this overinvestment in cannon was actually well deserved here. The courses we would be chasing mutualists away. We're going to be having Scourges coming forward. Indeed, we'll have 2 pair of Scourges, but the cannons are online. 2 cannons in the main are online. The third one in the expansion is going to get online as well. Looks like the Scourges are going to be arriving. Rain needs to pull his Corsairs. Going to be losing 1 Corsair, but the other 2 Corsairs are still doing some good damage. And the cannon in the back is able to hold against these mutualist attack as well. We're going to be having 4 mutualists that are kind of weaker now, so that's good preemptive defensive measure, I think, on the part of Rain. And the game is going to go on from here. We are at the 7 minute and 33 seconds of game. Rain is 52 supply and Jaedong is 49. What kind of economy does Jaedong have behind this? He's got 2 hatcheries here, 2 hatcheries here, for a total of only 5 hatcheries so far. And we have a single Corsair that suicides itself to actually check the state of things inside of the Zerg race. I mean, I feels like sometimes the Protoss players don't do this enough, right? They need to actually just spare 1 Corsair to check. Do you have switched to Hydrodent? Do you have switched to God knows what, right? So, or maybe a hidden expansion or something like that. So this move from Rain was nice. He was able to see a lot of things, and now he might even get to return home safely as well. He checks, doesn't see anything at the 9 o'clock position, so he's gonna be safe to not produce high temperatures so quickly. He's gonna stick with just his ground Zealot army and maybe make some Corsairs in the process. And we're gonna be having more Corsairs checking out this area of the map. This Corsair is gonna be able to get chased around. Misha's gonna do some moving shots. Rain is trying his best to try to hide it, but at the last bit he's not able to do anything. Anyways, looks like one group of Corsairs is gonna be able to take out some Overlords here. And it looks like the Miches and the Scourges are very far away, so that's good for Rain. Oh my god, this is not good for Rain though. He's gonna be losing 1 Corsair, but he's able to take with it maybe 2 Overlords. And looks like the Miches is gonna be returning from the other side of the map. The Corsairs will exit out, the 4th one joining the fray as well. So it looks like he might be getting saved here. Looks like Miches is gonna do some moving shots. 1 Corsair is gonna get destroyed by the Scourges. No, at the last minute, it looks like the Corsairs were able to have the advantage here. Let's see what kind of upgrades we have. Corsairs have +1 weapons upgrade. And the Miches, I think, have +1 Carapace maybe? No, not yet. Upgrades for the Miches are still underway here, so that's gonna be something to take into account. Looks like Zelle with leg completes, and Rain's gonna be able to apply a bit of pressure here. He is gonna start to come out where he's got 5 Corsairs. The Scourges are spotted by the Zealot. Looks like the Corsair is able to find a good position to attack the. Oh my god, looks like just missing the Scourges, and now he will attack the Scourges. So all of the Scourges get taken out. Zealots attacking in this area side of the map, but Zealots will attack the Hydrodents that just mob, while the Corsairs will take care of the Mutualists here. I think the number of Mutualists is dying out, and the number of Hydrodents is dying out. So it looks like Rain has just got the right combination of forces to take care of whatever his enemy is throwing at him, and more Overlords getting attacked here. Looks like Jaedong might be supply block. I guess not so much because he's got 86 supply worth of Overlords and only 61 worth of unity at the last attack. Rain takes out so many Overlords here, or damaging them. And that's what he's going to pull out. He looks like Hytop is getting ready, and so the game is going to move into late game, mid to late game-ish scenario for the time being. One last Scourge gets sniped. This group of Corsairs is still roaming the sky. 5 Corsairs very, very strong. Hydra's number is getting up a little bit here for Jaedong. So we shall see. Jaedong's only behind about 10 supply. Not that far behind in terms of supply. We are having Robotic Support Bay coming up. And Dragoon range, we need to start to get upgrades soon here for Rain. Excuse me. He needs to start to actually move towards the next stage of the game, which is mid to late game scenario. Hydra start to move out, and Jaedong is gonna apply a little pressure. Looks like Rain has got some cannons in the front. He's got 2 cannons only. He's gonna hope that his 3 Templars will be able to hold. Rain sees that his enemy is moving out with a lot of forces. He's gonna have to be something here. Looks like this Forge might get forced to get cancelled with whatever upgrades is going. Item we need to cast a Storm now. Does he have Storm? I think he's got maybe enough energy, but he's waiting. Templar energy is still being researched here, so we shall see. Looks like how many Zealots can hold here. Looks like every single Zealot dies. The last of the cannons go forward. Well, he does a good storm on the damage. Hydra pushes them back, and there's gonna be one more storms getting ready. And indeed that storm would damage some of the Hydras, but not able to take out. Then Forge is gonna get destroyed. The next wave of Zealots we need to come out here. The Forge is gonna get saved, or what looks like the Forge does get saved. The Corsair runs away. One Corsair gets sniped, at least his Overlord is gonna get destroyed as well. So that's just clutch work here for Rain. He could have easily died there if he didn't have his High Templars on time, but now he's gonna have one single Archon, 2 High Templars. It's raining hard outside. I hope this is not bad omen for Rain. I really like Rain. Although I think that sometime we need to actually practice a little bit more with his Starcraft here. Anyways, we're going to be having Mozart attacking, and High Templar need to cast a Storm. He's got enough energy for a Storm, right? 71 energy. Need to hold on a little bit with the Zealots attacking. The good thing for Rain is that Jaedong is not taking a 4th base. Jaedong is getting pushed back a little bit, so it's good. This Archon is doing so much damage. The +2, +1 ground armor upgrade, which soon kick in. So Jaedong will have a kind of upgrade disadvantage here. More gateways going up for Rain in his base. We're going to be having Hydralis coming out. What kind of upgrades we have for the Zerg player is going to be missile attack. So that's air attack, right? As well as lurkers, and just making a lot of Hydralis for the Zerg player. This Corsair is going to getting kind of trapped in the middle map here. We have just 3 Corsairs remaining, 4 Corsairs, excuse me. So we need to park them somewhere to save the Zealots. Waiting in the main in anticipation of a drop, but there is no drop coming. I guess Rain is fearing that you don't have an expansion, right? If you don't have an expansion, that means you have a drop plan for me. He's got 3 cannons in the main. He's going to be making a lot of Dragoon squad. I think during this time he can just spare 1 High Templar in the back, which would be great. Anyways, he's going to start to come out here. The Corsairs are just hanging out here just to check for the situation. And we're going to be having 1 High Templar getting sniped at the cost of a couple of Hydralis. Yeah, looks like Rain might take this expansion at the 2 o'clock position. The game is raging on nicely. No 4th base for Jaedong. He's not even going up to Hive, man. He's sticking with the basic units. He's making sure that he's going to be to win the war on the ground here. Looks like Rain is going to get pushed back, and Ops gets sniped. Dragoon's getting sniped. There's no more High Templars. He's going to come up with 2 High Templars. This is going to be a nice pincer attack from both sides here, and Rain is getting ready to take his base. Behind this, Jaedong is getting ready to take his base as well. So we're gonna move nicely into mid-game to late-game scenario. It's some Hydralis get caught in the action. Rain ahead by about 10 supply only. But we're gonna be having a huge counter-attack by the Zerg player on the other side of the map. This is a major battle. Hydralis need to cast a Storm. That's a good Storm. Another Storm is going to get cast. Is waiting to cast a Storm on this other side of the map. Lurkers get deployed, but being not fast enough here. And now Zerg is pushing on this high ground. Can Rain hold? Observer can get sniped here. Looks like the Dragoons are dying fast, and once again Rain is gonna get pushed back. He's got reinforcement on the low ground, but he doesn't have enough High Templars, so that's not good. But the number of Hydralis are also thinning out, so maybe this group of Hydralis would not be able to take this base. I'm not so sure Zealots are gonna be able to buffer a little bit here. Zealots getting surrounding on the side. Observer's gonna get sniped. One Observer is gonna get sniped. That's a bit unfortunate. And behind this, Rain has got 1 new Observer. Need to pull back and wait though. They need to snipe. Okay, he sniped the Overlord, which is gonna be able to give him some time to move out here. The Nexus might get forced to get cancelled. I think Rain has got enough forces to kind of save his base, but at last minute he decided that it's going to be better to expand a bit later, and he's going for the counter attack on the side of the map. Dragoon's getting pulled back. It's nice. Looks like Jaedong got kind of surprised there. He's going to be having High Templar storming from the low ground. Looks like he needs to storm now. What is he doing? High Templar, he's got enough energy for some storms here. 69 only, excuse me, not enough energy. So at the last minute, it looks like Rain is going to back up a bit more. He's got 4 Dragoons, 2 High Templars, so not enough here to take against, take war against Jaedong's advancement of of Hydras, guys, and no new base set for Jaedong. So both the players are playing kind of very low econ. This probe, this hidden probe, was able to retake the base, and that was a little bit of a mistake here for Jaedong to allow that probe to actually see to live and see the light of day here. The 3 courses, I think it's going to be time for them to get into the museums of Starcraft units now. You don't need to actually be out here and, you know, serve the country anymore. One high templar gets sniped once more. A little bit unfortunate here for both the players to actually make, you know, small mistakes, excuse me. But I think the game is gonna kind of you know, peace out a little bit for a moment here. Courses are gonna get sniped at some point here. We're gonna be having a major attack once again. The storm is looking good. Observer sees the, you know, the presence of lurkers on the high ground. Reinforcement from Jaedong coming. Is he gonna have enough reinforcement? Very good storms by Rain. He's gonna attack here. These 2 lurkers, what are they doing? They're gonna try to get themselves wedged into the cannon line. It looks like Jaedong is not paying attention to that group of lurkers. You need to kind of hold, and the lurker's gonna get inside the probe line. It's gonna be a massacre. It's gonna be a freaking goddamn massacre. Probes are running away, but at the last minute the cannon comes online and the probe is going to get destroyed. So this base might get set, but the next attack from Jaedong is looking dangerous as well. Rain has got what? He's got a single high templar, just morphed Dragoons into attack now, no longer retreat. One cannon is being helping out, which is nice here. Looks like the Hydra is gonna get put. He's gonna need to pull back because Lurker Spine is doing a lot of damage on the Zerg, excuse me, on the Zealot. At the last minute, Zealot surrounding from both sides. The last lurker in this group dies, and looks like Mini, not whatever they keep on saying, Mini is Rain. Rain holds with a supply advantage of about 20 supply here. So his new base need to have some kind of setup. But at the last minute, this is pushing Jaedong back. Now the problem for Jaedong is he's still on lair tech. He's not going up to hive, man. This is a problem. Usually Zerg would like, I mean, nowadays you see a player like Soki, he doesn't apply so much pressure in the mid game. He just kind of, you know, edge by, try to survive and try to live and make sure not to die, right? And he's going to be waiting for hive upgrades in the Nidus Canals and Defiler Mount. And that, I think, is a new way to play Zerg in 2024, July 2024. But it looks like Jaedong is playing it the old style here. This hatchery getting sniped is going to be problematic for Jaedong. He needs to do some drone, you know, movements action here. He does a good attack, but at the last minute, maybe there's enough Zealot to attack and take out the hatchery, maybe. It looks like the hatchery is very close to dying. Is it going to get destroyed? Very close, but at the last minute, the hatchery is saved. Oh my god, that was a lot of supply lost here, I think, for Rain, but he's attacking fiercely in the middle of the map. He looks like not enough reinforcement. These Hydras get trapped, and Rain gets on this high ground with 2 Hydras, a group of Dragoons, and some Zealots. But at the last minute, it looks like these forces get pushed back, and Jaedong is saving the day once again. Some Zealots getting wiped out on this side of the map, and the Hydras are also thinning out in number as well. So the game is raging on nicely. 17 minutes and 26 seconds of the game. Rain 125 supply, Jaedong 105. Rain is getting ready to take a 4th base because he knows he cannot. Oh my god, we have a Dark Templar. Excuse me, I completely missed that. His Dark Templar came in and does so much damage against the 9 base. So this, I mean, definitely put Rain on the lead here. If he was not in the lead before, he truly is in the lead now. He actually doesn't need to take another expansion. I mean, if he wished to, he could. But I would just prefer him to just stay on his 3 bases and try to move out because Jaedong is not going to hive. He doesn't have a Queen's Nest. I don't see Queen's Nest anywhere. And this is possibly a drone here. Yeah, it's gonna make he's gonna remake his hatchery. The game is gonna go on from here, but Rain is surely in the lead because he's playing 3 bases, although his main base is mined out. But of course, Jaedong, what's happening with Jaedong? He's getting constipated as his extractor as well. Yeah, Jaedong is also mined out, almost mined out in several locations. We shall see. Mineral patches are running dry for both the players here. Looks like Rain is not yet expanding. He's keeping his forces in the center area here. We're going to be having a major attack. Lurkers coming from the southern side. Jaedong, you need to deploy his lurkers, and Rain needs to deploy his storms. Crazy attack on all sides. It's freaking ridiculous. Who's going to be with the lurkers on the southern side? Is getting very much dangerous as well. We still have high Templars, 5 high Templars remaining. Dragoon's number is still very strong. Looks like we're going to be having Observer in position to snipe out the last lurker. Looks like Jaedong is down by about 40 to 50 supply after the attack. And GG from Jaedong. Rain takes a nice revenge in this game. If you'd like to catch the video, buy me coffee. The link is in the video description. Have a good day. Bye-bye.